We got a 10, baby. That is amazing. They gave us a 10, baby. Let's freaking go. I submitted 30 of my rarest Charizard cards to PSA for grading. My submission featured Charizards from Sun and Moon, XY, and Sword and Shield. They are finally back, and we are going to see how these graded. Before we get started, you should know that I'm going to do a giveaway for this video. Let's hit a few of these grades first, and then I'll tell you all about it. Alright, so our first one here is 2019 Pokemon Sun and Moon Charizard from Team Up. This is a non-holo rare that shockingly is like over $100 if we can possibly get a 10. Let's see if we got one. We got a freaking 10. That is a strong way to start. Okay, I actually have a second one of this, so that'll be pretty cool. If we can pull off 2 10s here, that is a huge win. We got another 10, dude. That's awesome. This is the reverse holo. It's got a pretty cool pattern. Hard to see with this camera, but it's pretty awesome. Reverse holo of the card we just saw. Somehow, this is actually worth less than the non-holo in a 10. But I would like to get a 10 nevertheless. And we got a mint 9. So we didn't pull the 10 off for this one. I'd say that's fair. If you look at the back, the centering's not great. There's a little bit of whitening in both of those corners there. Front centering's pretty dang good though. But, you know, it's okay. We got 10s for the other ones, and apparently they're even more valuable than this is. Okay, next up is actually the same card. But it's a Cosmo Holo promo that was included, I believe, in some kind of like Kanto tin. The way that Pokemon puts their promo cards into the packaging is criminal, man. It's terrible for quality. So if we can get a 10 here, I think it will be pretty freaking cool. So this is a Cosmo Holo. You can tell it's a Cosmo Holo because of the little bubbles in the holo. This does not normally come in a holo. It's a non-holo rare like we just saw, or a reverse. So this is pretty awesome. So we got a 10. That is amazing. So yeah, the Kanto 5 tin is where this would have came from. Probably like a Costco or Sam's deal. So this actually might be pretty low population. I'm going to give away an Obsidian Flame Elite Trainer Box to one of you guys once the set releases. To enter this giveaway, you just have to subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, hit the thumbs up button for the video, and then comment down below what are your top 3 cards that I show off in this PSA reveal. If you want to get a second entry and have a better shot at winning that Obsidian Flame Elite Trainer Box and getting that very cute little Charmander promo that it comes with, just keep watching. I'll give you some more instructions later on. Next up, we have Radiant Charizard from Crown Zenith. I sent a bunch of these in, a lot of them in, to see if I could get some 10s. Because it's a pretty cool card. I love the way the Radiants look. And it's a gorgeous card. So let's see if we can get some 10s. We got a 10 for our first one. That is very nice. Hopefully we can get some more. Second one has a 10. Number 3, a 9. That's unfortunate. I'm not really sure. Looking at this, I could see why it got a 9. It's kind of crooked up here. The way that it is printed on the card is like kind of slanted like that. So that would be the reason it got a 9, but either way, we got 2 10s so far. Can we go 3 for 4 on the 10s? Ah, you son of a biscuit. What is it this time? This is actually shockingly similar to the last one. It's the same exact thing with the slant here. Okay, we are 2 for 4. Can we go 3 for 5? Yes, we did. Very nice. That Radiant Charizard is only like $5 raw, so I figured like kind of a decent rebate, get $15 grading on it, and then it jumps up to $50 at a 10, so that's a pretty nice boost there, about 20 to 50 real quick. All right, can we go 4 for 6? We got 4 for 6. We got a 10 on this one as well. Very nice. We are moving into a Radiant Charizard, the older one actually from Pokemon Go. This one has retained a little bit more value than Crown Zenith, surprisingly. Actually, I don't know between the two which one I like better personally. We got a 10 on this one though, which is amazing. Glad to see it. And I also submitted several of these, you'll soon see. We got 2 for 2, baby. That's beautiful. Can we go 3 for 3? We got 3 for 3. Come on, 4 for 4. We'll get a perfect score. Pogo actually had a decent print quality for sure, and it's holding true. Now we have some promos. This is the Ultra Premium Collection Charizard V, just taking a little bitty nappy after fighting Venusaur. Did we get a 10? We got a 9. A little unfortunate. I wanted to get a set of these in a 10. Next is the Charizard VMAX promo from the Ultra Premium Collection. And we did get a 10, which is beautiful. I love this one. It's very Godzilla-esque. Okay, next up is the V-Star. Probably my favorite, especially after they released the Mewtwo Galarian Gallery, or whatever you want to call it, from Crown Zenith, where it's the opposite side of the conflict with Mewtwo's vantage point. It's amazing. I have 2 of these I submitted. I hope I get a 10 for both. We got a 10 for the first one. That is a good start. Can we get another 10? We did, dude. That is beautiful. I love it. Next up, we have Darkness Ablaze, Charizard VMAX. I pulled this a long time ago. I never submitted it. Didn't really consider doing it last time for the submission. But I put a lot of cards in, almost 200 cards graded, for the submission. And this was one I decided to include. We are hoping for a 10. We got a 10. Absolutely beautiful. This is a testament to getting good binders. I will leave some links in the description if you want to get some good binders to put your collection in. I don't recommend putting cards you want to get graded into binders, but I will tell you that this was in my Darkness Ablaze binder for a while. Before I decided I wanted to grade it, then I took it out and graded it, and as you can see, no damage. But sometimes binders do cause some damage, so I will leave links in the description for binders, sleeves, top loaders, card savers, which is what you want to submit your PSA stuff with. I will leave those in the description if you want to check it out. All right, next up we have a Japanese card. Let's see what it is. Charizard V, the promo card we just saw, but actually this is from V-Star Universe, the Japanese set that Crown Zenith, our English set, was based on. And the Charizard cards that we got for the UPC promos were actually featured in the set. So this was something that I actually pulled from V-Star Universe. We're hoping for a 10. We got a 10, dude. That Japanese quality, man. It's so much easier to get 10s with Japanese Pokemon card quality. We have the V-Star Charizard from V-Star Universe. We got a 10, dude. Epic, man. This is a gorgeous card. It looks so good in Japanese. I should say, guys, some of these duplicates might be making their way over to my Twitch channel for the Rip and Ships. Do for giveaways. Do for other stuff like that. Maybe some wheel spin action. I'll add it on my wheel spin. Got a wheel spin up there. And also possibly future plum packs. We got to be real here. This could show up in future plum packs if we ever decide to do another round. All right, we have the Special Delivery Charizard Pokemon Center promo. This came out a while back and kind of shocked me because I see the raw at about $40 now, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy considering you used to be able to buy the codes for like $5 or something like that on eBay. You did have to spend a little bit of money at the Pokemon Center in order to have this shipped with it, but it is an amazing, amazing promo. We are hoping for a 10 on all 3 that I submitted. What do we have for our first one? An 8. An 8. Yeah, I mean, sure, on the back, you can see it's definitely off left to right. Typically speaking, the front should matter more, but you know what? It's still a cool card, and we have 2 more shots at it. All right, our second chance to get a 10. We got a 9. Okay. Making me a little bit nervous. Will the last one be able to pull it off? The big issue with this promo is that, like all promos, Pokemon just does not know how to take care of them. They had it in a little plastic seal, a little baggy thing, basically, that they put a lot of their promos in, like whenever you get an ETB, the promo that you get out of that, same kind of concept, except this had a little back on it to kind of protect it, and then they just threw it in with your freaking stuff that you ordered from the Pokemon Center. So I imagine that there are a lot less 10s out there than we would like. Can we get a 10 on our last special delivery Charizard? We got a 10, dude. Epic, man. Okay, at least we got one. We got an 8, a 9, and a 10. I'm not going to complain. They gave me a 10. That's great. I'll take 1 10 over none, for sure. Okay, we have Celebrations Charizard. This was one that I actually bought in PSA 10 a while back, because for some reason I didn't think that I had a 10 potential Zard. But then I looked at this further and I thought it looked pretty freaking good. So best case scenario, we get another one. Worst case scenario, we just get like a 9 or something like that or lower. So, do we get a 10 on our Celebrations Charizard? We got a 10, baby. That is amazing. I absolutely love it, man. I love to pull my own cards whenever possible. Even with graded cards, there are certain exceptions to that. but I always value it a little bit more if I pull it. So that's the one I'm going to keep. And then the one I bought, we'll see what we do with it. All right, next. We've got XY Evolutions Full Art Mega Charizard EX. This is a very cool card. I think it's the number 3 in XY Evolutions. The number 1, of course, is the base set reprint Holo Charizard. Number 2 is actually the reverse Holo Charizard, the same Charizard. So this is the number 3, another Charizard. Can we get a 10? I think I sent in 2. We got a 9. Interesting. Okay, so I want to know. Just looking at this, it looks pretty dang good. The centering looks awesome, in fact. What could possibly have gotten this to be a 9? So maybe a little bit on the back it's off. I don't know. Are they being a little bit more strict about backside grading now and centering? Because typically speaking, if you got like a perfect front and a little bit off center in the back, they usually give you that 10. But it seems like we got like some crooked stuff going on is what it is again. I don't know. It's okay. Hopefully we can get a 10 for the next one. We got a second chance to make this happen with this stunning Full Art Mega Charizard EX from XY Evolutions. Can we get a 10? We got a 10! Dude, this is awesome, man. I'll tell you what, Charizard was my favorite Pokemon growing up. And then as an adult, actually, Arcanine ended up being my favorite. And I graded a bunch of Arcanine cards. Keep your eyes out for that. I have a whole video I'm devoting to all the Arcanine cards I submitted. You're not going to want to miss it. Charizard's still in my top 5, I have to admit. It's still a great Pokemon. It's just not the fire dog, for me at least. But I am excited about getting Zards, especially shiny Zards, because that coloring is amazing. We have our Shining Fates. Charizard VMAX Full Art. Can we get a 10? We got a 10, baby. Let's freaking go. We're getting down to the wire. We have some big hitters coming. All right. Oh, my gosh. This was the card that we pulled, the biggest card that we pulled during the Brown Zenith, Champions Path, Pokemon Go, Celebrations, Shining Fates break. It was all the special sets from Sword and Shield, all 5 of them. We did a break, and this was the highlight of that evening. The person who I pulled it for was actually not that into Charizard, so we did a trade. I traded a bunch of cards that they preferred. It actually took me a while to get enough cards to make it a fair trade, because this is a very valuable card. Can we get a 10? So going in, I will tell you this. I thought it was a little off-centered left to right. It's really not terrible. Will they give us a 10? They gave us a 10, baby! Let's freaking go! Oh, man, that is so epic, man. This is a cool card. This is a cool card. I like this even more than the rainbow one, for sure, man. This is a stunning card. Super cool. I am so hyped that we got a 10. Thank you, Psychic, for letting me do that trade. I really do appreciate you. This last one here is absolutely monumental. Many of you guys, if you're newer to collecting, might not have seen this before. It is the 2019 Hidden Fates Shiny Charizard GX Full Art. As you can see, it is completely and utterly the best looking card we have seen tonight. Out of all of those incredible Charizard cards, this is by far the most valuable. It is raw. Almost $360. We can get a PSA 10 in this card. It is worth $700. That's no Moonbryon. That's like a freaking Star Wars quote.
That's no moon.
Brian, regardless, this would be an absolutely epic addition to my collection. In a 10. Looking at the centering here, I have some concern because it does look in the back to be slightly crooked. It's not that noticeable. It looks like it's pretty good centering. No damage, no bad corners, no whiting. The centering is actually pretty phenomenal, but not perfect. And it's really hard to tell for these GX cards what the centering actually is, at least in my opinion. I have trouble with it, and I hope that we can get a 10 here. We got a 9. We got a 9. Okay. That one hurts a little bit. That one hurts a little bit, but the 9 is still worth a little bit more than what it's worth raw.
Are you sure about that?
No, it's worth less than what's So according to Pokédata, the 9 is worth less than what it's worth raw, which I don't particularly believe. Either way, I'm hyped to have this in my collection. This was actually another one that I pulled for someone in the community, and then we did a trade as well. I'm still happy I did that trade, so thank you, Gat, for doing that, bro. I appreciate you. Well, we had a lot of huge wins here. That Champions Path Charizard V coming back as a 10 was just a gorgeous, pleasant surprise. We had a ton of 10s. I think the special delivery Charizard was our only 8, and we did get a 10 in that as well for the other one that we submitted. So overall, a lot of huge wins here. I am definitely disappointed about that Hidden Fate Zard, because in a 10, that it's like a freaking crown jewel of your Charizard collection, right? Gorgeous card, be amazing to resub and having a 10. If you want to get a second entry for the giveaway like I mentioned earlier, let me know down in the comments. What do you think? Should I just take it as it is? Should I crack it open and resubmit it? Yes, no, maybe so. All you have to do is give me your thoughts on that, and you'll have an extra entry for the giveaway. You can follow me over on Twitch, where I stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and also during the week, one of the days. Best way to find out when I'm streaming is to join our Discord. Both of those links are down in the description below. But I do those rip and ships. That Pokemon card shop is open on Saturday evenings for the most part. Would love to have you join us. I do give away packs all stream for viewers, and all you have to do is be there to hang out and leave a view up, and you'll get entries, and maybe you'll win. You can follow my social media as well. All those links are in the description. I appreciate you guys very, very much. Thank you for watching. Stay amazing.